Welcome in. Second take, only Dynasty edition. Just want to start on my left here with Mike, infamous Project 2026. Welcome in. Just first and foremost, how do you feel post draft with 10 picks?
Feel good. Feel really good about it. Feel like I got majority of the players I wanted, so I'm super excited. Excited to get into it. A lot of moves happened on draft day. Didn't expect all those moves, but I thought it was entertaining.
Yeah, I felt like 25 plus moves, but some of those moves what happened over here on my right. Tony Velasquez, how are you?
I'm good. Doing good.
I believe you traded away a first and then you came back and got back in.
So I traded, yeah, this was like during the season, I think. Actually, I don't think I had a first round pick during the season, and then I made all my moves in the off season there. I got two first rounders, and then I moved the ones I had and came up to three, which was yours.
Incredible. Incredible. This is our first podcast for the Dynasty League, of course. Let's break it down. So the league is a 12-man superflex, half point PPR with a tight end premium. So that tight end premium is worth 1. So tight ends get 1.5 per catch. No kicker or defense. Shout out Joe, our champ. That's what he wanted. 6 teams make the playoffs. The other 6 battle for pick 113 in the dubbed Diddy Bowl now. That's what it's called. But let's bounce over to draft, and let's bring it up on the big screen here.
Yeah. By the way, tight end premium. It's actually like more than a normal tight end premium. It's like a double tight end premium.
Yeah, usually it's
Is it?
a half point. We went the full point.
You went.
I like the full point.
Yeah, it's 1.5, and then receivers and everyone else is 0.5. So that's like
If you're not going to have a kicker, you might as well make your tight ends great.
right, exactly.
I like it. I like it. Well, Mike, like we said in the intro, 10 total draft selections, having pick 1 and 102, and then at the end there, pick 110 and 111. Take us through your logic. Obviously, Genti was. You started the draft and said, "I'm taking offers."
Can I?
Nobody. Yeah,
Can
please.
I make a comment about the draft? Can we call out the people that made the draft a little bit harder to draft? Call them out
Yeah.
by name.
Sure.
People
Sure.
picking up shifts, not telling us that they're working.
Yeah.
Hopping on camera, hopping right out back off camera. People traveling after you knew about this draft for over 2 months. Traveling
Get him.
to Michigan.
We all
Get
picked
him,
a
Big
date.
Mike.
We all
Get
voted
him,
on a
Big
date.
Mike.
I don't know what more do you want. You know what I mean? I feel like
mean-
at the very least you could do is let your commission know about what's going on. You know what I mean?
Try to rearrange. Maybe I could have moved it, up a day or back a day.
Anything, right? Anything.
We even had it later in the afternoon to accommodate people who were working.
A late Sunday, right?
Late Sunday. Incredible. I just got to say, I think you took, is it 4 Chargers or 3?
I took 3 Chargers. I took
3 Chargers.
Yeah.
Bolt up. You are a Los Angeles Chargers fan.
I am a Chargers fan. I mean, 2 was kind of like you didn't have a choice. You had to take Hampton at 2, I think. And for the most part, either Hunter or Hampton. That was kind of a decision. But I went Hampton just because I'm a Chargers fan, but also because just a running back, It's hard to get running backs, especially young running backs. So, I mean, those decisions were made really early. I worked, I had to send a lot of text messages and trades. Thank God for Tony. Thank you so much, Tony. I got to say, trading with Piani was almost impossible. I could not get anything through. We almost had a trade agreed to move to get 102 from him, and then he backed out, and it was super frustrating. So thank God that you were able to get to 102, and then I was able to trade with you, which was a lot easier. I feel like we got a trade done in like a couple hours versus like almost 3 weeks.
And half the time it could have been quicker. I was probably doing something or didn't look at my phone at that point. I think having each other's number kind of helps that.
Yeah, Piani. I don't know what this guy was taking forever, but yeah,
Probably working.
Yeah, no, exactly.
It's probably working, yeah.
You guys didn't notice. Actually, I had a potential to get 5 first-round picks. I had a Piani. Actually, yeah, I offered Piani Jordan Addison for 113 and Jonathan Brooks.
Yes.
We had this accepted, ready to go, and I backed out last second. Yeah, I know, I backed out last second. And I kind of regret it. I'm like, you know what? Looking at the draft now, I kind of wish I kind of just made that trade.
It's not listed here on the screen. Pick 113 was Matthew Golden. How do you feel about that? Would you put Matthew Golden as the way the board lies?
If I'm Piani, I think I would have took the gamble on Judkins. I feel like Golden's not gonna. I don't know how much he's gonna help his team right away. I don't know how good of a draft prospect Golden really is, but Packers drafted him like he was the real deal. So
Go watch some tape, Big Mike.
I,
As a Longhorn fan, go watch some tape.
Hey, a 4.29 is crazy. I was like,
He's on.
that 40
He's
is nuts.
unbelievable.
That 40 was insane. I was like, oh snap. Okay, maybe he's really good. Yeah.
You should have heard Green Bay when they took him. It was electric at Lambeau.
Yeah.
It was electric. But he's actually really good.
They never take receivers that early.
Yeah,
No.
that was first in like 15 years for them, right? Yeah.
Wow.
Tyler Merle legit was almost in tears
Yeah. No,
standing
I believe
next to me
it. Yeah.
because he's a
I
big
believe
Packers
it.
fan. Oh,
Yeah. No,
It was
I
nuts.
understand.
Yeah.
I was like, we've done it. Kevin White, we've done it. Come on, guys. We've taken first round wide receivers.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're down.
It's tough. I mean, first round wide receivers
It
are
is
so tough to get right. We drafted Mike Williams.
Right.
Mike Williams was okay for us. He just got a lot of injuries. And then Quentin Johnson was a complete bust for us. So it's hard to get drafted right.
He's still there. He's still there.
He's there, but it's a bust. I mean, at this point.
Yeah, they had to bring back
Remember,
Mike Williams. That was crazy.
Laquan Treadwell from
Dude.
Crete-Monee, Illinois, went to
I do.
Minnesota, was amazing. #1 prospect in college, like in high school and into college, and just complete bust. Complete bust.
I'm starting to believe the big teams thing. Like, I'm starting to believe that, like, players that play on those big collegiate teams, I think they just do better because they handle pressure better because they have to handle pressure more often. For example, Ladd McConkey coming from Georgia. I think because he played at Georgia, and then whereas Quentin Johnson played at TCU, the pressure wasn't always there. You know, they just had a crazy season. But I just feel like, you know, the expectations for Georgia was a lot higher than expectations for TCU.
Yeah. And they bleed it over there, don't they?
Yeah, exactly. And like all those other prospects. I mean, listen, 101 and 102 is pretty boring. So talk to me about 103,
Yeah.
Tony.
Well, yeah, Tony. So Tony was waffling. Tony obviously moved up from 105 to 103. I was at 103.
Process. Yeah.
And go ahead, Tony. Travis Hunter, you're happy with the pick.
I'm well, as Mike knows, the first thing I texted him was after I think actually my second round pick, I said I'm jagging off this year. So go Jaguars. We're jagging off. I ordered my jerseys as soon as I made those 2 picks. As I told Big Mike again, I express shipped those. They got here the next morning, Monday morning, 7 a.m. when I texted you back. They were here, maybe 8. Travis Hunter, when I moved to 103, I had no doubt in my mind it was going to be Travis Hunter. And then I decided to watch YouTube. Then you start watching YouTube and you start listening to people, and then they're saying it's Tet, it's Tet, it's Tet. And then the next day, it's Travis. And I'm like, you know what? What are we doing here? It's Travis. It was Travis. Last second, it was Travis because I almost clicked Tet, to be completely honest with you. But I'm like, I can't. It literally last second when I said I'm taking trades, I was honest. I was 30 seconds. I think I gave everyone send me a trade that I liked. Didn't like any of them, and I'm like, it's Travis now. And I literally switched right after that 30 seconds to Travis. It's generational. It is so generational. I mean, if you watch the guy's tapes, if you see, I mean, the only thing is that corner thing. But when you read, and they literally just put out a thing again, he's going to be primary offense, especially in the beginning. And if he's too good, they're going to be like, well, how about we just not play corner, or we'll throw you a nickel here or there, and that's it.
Just to make him happy, just to keep him happy.
Just to make him happy. I mean, the talent is generational. It's unbelievable how good he is.
He's really good.
A pick 6 that's 6 points your way, buddy. You know.
So thank you for answering that, because I was going to ask you, how does that work?
So if somebody on the Jags gets a pick 6 and it's not him, you don't get your points. But
of course,
if he personally scores a touchdown, that's all you. That's your points.
You don't get yards.
That's beautiful to know.
You don't get yards.
You don't get yards, though, unfortunately, no. So that's exciting.
I'll take that, though. That is exciting.
You know, I felt like the draft started at 4 because Mikey, we just had no clue. We had no clue what he was going to do. He was texting me all types of stuff. You know, what are running backs? You know, he was talking Loveland. He was talking receivers. He said, if Hunter falls to me, I'll take Hunter. Maybe that was his plan. And Tony, you know, gave him that decision. But I love Henderson as a talent. I think he's going to be great for Mikey. We are a half point. You know, he's probably better in a PPR, but a full PPR. And then how about Dave? The night before the draft, sends me an offer for 105. Sends me Joe Mixon and Dameon Pierce for 105, and then I fall back to 109. And he goes up and gets Cam Ward right in front of Nate, who all along needed a quarterback and was planning to take. That's where I had him in my mock draft. I had him falling to 6, but Dave shocks the world.
I was sending him texts. He was definitely smoke screening. He's like, yeah, I'm thinking about going wide receiver tight. I'm looking for value. I'm like, No, you're not. You're full of it.
No, you're not.
He's taking Ward. Ain't nobody jumping in 105 and not taking Ward.
I don't like Cam
Especially
Ward.
no,
Not a
not a
Cam
fan.
Ward fan.
I'm a fan.
I am not a Cam Ward fan.
Wow.
He wasn't that great in Miami, especially when it came down to when he played good teams, he looked pretty average.
5 years?
Decision making wasn't that great. I don't know.
Yeah. They he played
Athletic.
college football 5 years or something like that.
Well, he played at like a JUCO. He played at like some other random college, and he
Yeah.
transferred here. And then yeah, I mean, he could be good. I don't know. What do I know? I'm not in the NFL business, but
Yeah. But
I don't know. Not a Cam guy.
Nate unfazed just says watch this and takes Loveland.
I like that though.
Yeah.
I mean,
No,
then go get your guy.
He was
you know,
definitely phased. What are you talking about? He was trying to trade back. Remember this?
Yeah, he was trying to trade back.
Right.
He was like, I'm
Last
trying to
second,
get a
he's like,
quarterback.
whatever.
Definitely phased.
I'm
Yeah, but he
doing
was like, he was like, watch this
Like,
and
fuck
slams
it.
Loveland.
Yeah, I saw that. I mean, he was asking. He was like, anybody want to move back? Yada, yada. He was trying to get another third. And I was like, I don't really want to give him my third because I had 301. I was like, I'm not trying to give that up to move to 105. And it's like, at that point, it's like, who am I even getting, you know?
Yeah.
Probably Tet.
Yeah, I had plans.
Maybe Tet.
Probably Tet. You would have probably slammed Tet, yeah.
Yeah. Was Jesse always in the first round? He was.
No, he
right?
traded back in as well.
He traded back in. Okay, so what happened
When he
here?
sold Jamar Chase, remember? He traded this man
That's
traded
right.
Jamar Chase.
Yeah.
Incredible.
for Williams.
For AJ Brown, and he got Tet. That's actually pretty good. Now that you look at
I
it,
don't hate it. I mean,
No,
it's hard passing Jamar Chase up though. 25,
Jesse did get that.
he got-
I couldn't do that. He's 25. AJ Brown's what, 30 now? 29?
28, 29, yeah. He might
20,
turn
yeah.
29 this year. But getting Ted is something, you know. But
I like
how
Tet.
about Downs and Matt going up and taking Ibuka over Ted?
I was shocked. Did not see that coming.
I thought he was gonna be a second round guy.
Me too.
But nope.
You
He's
know, I
good
guess-
though.
Yeah, he's great. And then Mike Evans is at the end of his career. Chris Godwin,
Lot of
you know,
hands,
coming
though,
off an
Godwin.
injury. Yeah. So
6 running backs in Tampa.
yeah, and then at 109, you know, I kind of just lied.
Shocked.
I was gonna take Quinshawn Judkins,
Shocked.
and
Why didn't you?
because this isn't a redraft,
Can
you know.
talk
This
to
is a
us-
dynasty.
okay, talk to us about your evaluations of Harvey, Johnson, and Judkins. Did you really believe Johnson was better than all the other two?
No, I thought Judkins was a better prospect.
Why
But
do you
obviously
think
with the news, couldn't
Why do you think
really
Johnson was better than Harvey? That's what I want to
That's
know.
what I
'Cause
wanna
I
know,
think
too.
Harvey's fucking good.
Me too.
Well, Harvey's great. Harvey's 24. So you get maybe 3 years, 4 years where Johnson. I mean, any of these guys get hurt. You know, just because Johnson's 21 doesn't mean, you know, he can get hurt.
Johnson's only
tomorrow.
21. Okay.
Yeah.
That's not bad though.
So that was my mindset going into it. If you guys look on your apps, you can go in there and there's a nice little graph and it'll show you the average age of your team. I'd reckon I have one of the lower. I think Mike has the lowest age team. And I think-
Mike
I
has
think-
the lowest.
Aaron Rodgers is hurting him quite a bit. Aaron Rodgers
Oh,
is bringing
yeah.
that number down.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that 40 hurts.
I don't really count that. So I think Mike is the youngest team. I think I'd put myself up there in the top 5. But
Speaking of, I've been trying to get. I was trying to get Rodgers from Big Mike. I don't know if he still wants to keep him or not.
oh
but
yeah. I'll trade him for sure. I'm actually trying to get. I'm trying to get Shador. I'm actually really annoyed about that Shador pick that Joe took. I feel like
Joe.
if I just stayed quiet, maybe he wouldn't have took him in the draft.
you were next too. Oh no, you weren't.
I was next. I was 301.
no, he was. Yeah.
And
Then you traded it
I
because he
traded
got
back.
picked.
Exactly. And
I
I was
like
like,
that.
no.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, come on, man. What are you doing taking him? So yeah, I mean,
Why so early?
I had a conundrum at 110 was easy for me. I thought Warren was
Yeah,
definitely
that's a no-brainer.
He's a no-brainer. You gotta take him at 110. 111, I had a conundrum. I had
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Yeah, what were you doing?
I was thinking. I was like R.J. Harvey or Kyle Williams. Those are my 2 picks. Those are my.
Why Kyle Williams? I would need to know that thought process because I'm looking at 4 better wide receivers than Kyle Williams.
Real? You think Jaden
Higgins?
Higgins?
Burden for sure. Dude from Vegas. I think he's gonna be great.
Jack Betts?
Harris is all right.
Yeah, Jack Bass, yeah.
Yep. Maybe just 3 better. But I was like, whoa, that's
Well, your logic was you didn't think Williams was going to be there for you.
I didn't think Williams was going to be there. I do actually think Williams is better than all 3 of those players.
even like of all of them, even better than Higgins.
I think he's going to be better than Ibuka. You guys can. I'll put it out there right now.
Whoa.
I think he's going to be better than Ibuka.
Shit.
I don't think he'll even be that close. Honestly, I think he'll be the number 1 in New England. I think he's very good. I think he's the second best receiver in the draft. Right next to Tet,
Whoa.
like tied with Tet.
Whoa!
Yeah, I think so.
Over Hunter?
No. Second
No,
best,
he said second best.
Oh, second
No,
best.
don't put
Over
that on
Tet.
me.
Over Tet.
Yeah.
Okay, over Tet.
Well, like
I don't know.
like
Wow.
tied with Tet. I would take Tet just because the draft capital that they put into him, but
Right.
Ted's pretty good.
But I love
Bookmark that, Tyler.
Yeah,
We're gonna write that one down. We'll revisit this.
Yeah.
I'm a big
Hopefully,
Kyle
Kyle
Williams.
Williams on the team next year. I'm hoping.
I watch a lot of YouTube for Kyle Williams. A lot of
He-
YouTube.
Not on
Where'd
your
he go to
fantasy
college?
squad. Where'd he go to college?
Washington
yeah, I don't
State.
know.
Washington State.
Washington State. See, but you just said you hate small school guys,
I
and
did
now
say
here
that.
you are
I did say that.
hyping up Kyle Williams.
I did say that. I did say that. But he was really good. He was really good. And there was a lot of hype. Chris Sims, Steve Smith, those are the kind of guys I watched to like learn about wide receivers. There was a lot of hype
He's
for
good.
Kyle Williams.
I like Steve Smith's analysis. Yeah.
But I really wanted RJ Harvey. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I really wanted Harvey.
I think he's
I
good.
think he's really good too. And I was like, am I really gonna take 3 running backs? But I probably should have just did it. I don't know why. I was scared.
Can we trust Sean Payton? Can we trust him?
No, he just signed J.K. Dobbins. You can't.
You know what I
trust
mean?
him. You
That's
can't
another
trust
thing
him.
where I'm like, I need help right away, and I was like, I know Johnson's getting the rock. That was another.
I like Sean Payton for Bo Nix.
Yeah,
He's done
I
great.
like Sean
He was
Payton
so
as
good
an
last
offensive
year.
guy. I mean, like, come on, he's had
Yeah.
Alvin Kamara.
But when he's had Alvin Kamara, he also had what's
Yeah,
his face?
I know you're talking about
Ingram.
Mark Ingram. Yeah, shout out Alabama.
He likes to feed the rock.
Yeah. But so then how about Nate? Like we talked about moving up 201 with Mike.
Yeah.
He said I'm gonna go get my quarterback.
Yep.
And what did he give up? A third? I think he gave up a third for that.
Yeah, 3-3-6 for me.
6?
Oh, this one.
Oh, 3-6.
3-6.
Yeah, this
3-6,
draft.
yeah.
So he gave up a spot.
So 2
So he
6
had
and
his-
3-6.
So he gave up 2 picks.
Yeah, and I really wanted actually Trey Harris. So I really wanted Trey Harris, and I was like, maybe I could move back and get him. I was actually rolling a dice there. I was like, I really want Trey Harris. I really want him at 201, but I was like, maybe I could roll the dice. And I was like shocked that Judkins was there. I was like, dang. I feel like we're gonna say that I won the draft because I had 10 picks. I actually think Downs won the draft. I think he had a better draft than me because he got.
You got Ashton Gentry
He got.
and Hampton. You won the draft, Big Mike.
You won the draft. You won the draft.
Yeah.
But Judkins in the second is crazy after getting Harvey.
Well,
And
we'll see.
Luka.
He hasn't been signed yet.
We'll see. Yeah.
We'll see.
You don't know.
We don't know.
I think that Jackson Dart or coming up and getting Jackson Dart was awesome for him.
That was cool. That was a cool moment in the
Yeah.
draft.
that was.
Yeah, no, and then Judkins, falling. You said falling 2-2. That's second round that's insane value.
Yeah.
It's a big what if.
It's a big what if. Yeah.
And then moving forward, these are pretty standard picks. How about Xavier taking Tyler Shuck?
I was so fucking
Shocked.
pissed.
Shocked. I am shocked.
Wow.
Shocked.
And I don't know. It makes sense to me because he always takes quarterbacks highly. Xavier, that's like his philosophy. He does believe in the quarterback position. But nobody expected 2-7.
No, I had him eyed up in the 3rd round, ready to roll. Shucking oysters. That was my guy. I think I sent you like a meme or something, Tyler. Here's one secret I'll tell you. I'm taking this guy. Because I did not think anyone was going to take him before the 3rd round.
No.
Jesus.
No, but I mean, and then more quarterbacks. All the quarterbacks started going. Then goes Milroe. There goes Sanders.
Mhm.
Milroe was shocking too. He's projected like every mock. He's like fourth round.
Yeah.
Milroe, I'm shocked that he took him over Shador as well.
But I mean, so for Primo, Ryan, he is weak at quarterback. So
He got Bryce Young.
yeah, he just traded for Bryce Young this year. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's just investing.
We'll
in
see
the
what he
future.
does. Young, though. You can't. I mean, he had a good second half, right? After being benched.
Yeah. He did. Listen, I like that pick. I like the. I mean, you got to get your guy. He's not gonna be there when you want him to be there.
I'm still mad that he took fucking Shuck that early. That's so ridiculous.
It's incredible. And then and then the 3rd round, I just want to shout out all the tight ends taken. We had a tight end
Yeah.
round there.
Can I
Oh, yeah.
can I talk about the number of phone calls I got for 301? It's crazy.
Really?
As soon as Shador got took, I was like, man, I got to move back again. After moving back from 201, I was like, I got to move back from 301. And the amount of texts and phone calls I got was Mikey right away just gave me a phone call, and
It's the move.
Yeah, he was like,
I think I texted you too, Big Mike.
you did. I feel bad too because I didn't get back to like.
No, you're a dick. It's okay.
No, didn't you? Yeah, didn't you join it? Where like I have a deal with somebody. And you're like, hold on.
I did say
You
hold
went
on.
back on it.
I
Yeah,
did,
yeah.
I did go
And
back
exactly who Mikey took is who I wanted.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
I was like,
Yeah.
I had a feeling. Well, the reason I said hold on, I had to make sure that Mikey was going to take my guy. So if he would have took Jalen Dole, because I actually wanted him and he was offering 304, which is the reason why I took his over yours, Tony.
Right. Yeah, it's a better pick.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I didn't want to wait.
Yeah,
I didn't want to
yeah.
wait too long. I didn't want to like risk it.
No.
You said let me get
Noel, Noel's a
trade
good
back.
player too, so.
Mike said let me trade back and I'll get 3 picks in a row.
Yeah.
I'm gonna draft 3 guys in a row.
Exactly. Actually, Jesse offered me a crazy trade. I asked him
Yeah?
about Stephon Diggs. I was like, yo, what's up with Stephon Diggs? Because he really wanted 305. And I was like, Stephon Diggs. And he was like really willing to do it. And Tyler, you were the one that screwed me over on that. He really wanted Fannin, the tight end from Cleveland. Really
sniped
wanted him.
him.
Oh,
He really wanted
Yeah.
him. And then he was like, all right, never mind. And I was like, no. Freaking Tyler ruined everything, man. You ruined everything.
Dude, I had Fannin was on all my mocks. All in the
Fannon's
third round.
good.
Every time 303, it was like Fannin.
I had Fannin or the guy I took Arroyo
Yeah.
in my third. I'm like, if Fannon's not there, I'm going Arroyo. That dude's a fucking stud when he's healthy.
Yeah. Dude, he had like 1,500 yards, Fannin. It was nuts. Like his last
He's
year.
so good.
So athletic. But I hope he can catch the ball. You know.
He's got a lot of drops though. I think isn't that his?
Yeah, it's like Chig Okonkwo esque of him. Like very
Yeah.
athletic but terrible hands. But who knows?
Very
Maybe
good,
they
though. Yeah.
coach him up. Yeah, and
Yeah.
then Mike, and then 3 picks in a row for you. I thought these were all fantastic.
Yeah?
Noel's gonna be good. Yeah, no, I think he'll be good in the future.
Oh, I'm a big fan of those two receivers. I didn't know what to do
Yeah.
with that third pick. I actually was like stalling. I didn't know what to do. I should have just took Royals because I probably could have traded him again. People were hype on Jalen Royals, especially you, Tyler. I know how
Mhm.
badly you wanted him.
I wanted Royals.
Badly.
I did.
I know.
I did.
I was like,
Well-
I'll just take Devin Neal, but
But now you have the entire backfield, right, for the Saints?
oh yeah, I traded for Kamara. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I just have the entire.
So you never know.
Yeah, he could be good.
Got them all.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then just moving through, I thought it was an awesome draft. Yeah, out of these last 2 rounds, you see anything, or maybe you want to shout something out outside of Royals? You guys see that kind of Mr. Irrelevant was Martinez. You wanted it to be Isaiah Bond, right, Tony?
Yeah, it should have been Isaiah Bond, but that's fine.
Not on a roster, but probably playing for the UFL or something. But,
Yeah, well, hey, for 1 year.
you went up
Hey,
and got
Gunnar,
you went up and got
Jesse-
yours.
Oh, I had to. I traded with
Go
you,
for
right? I was like,
Yep.
I need to go get my guy. I don't know if he'll be there. I'm just putting Quinn on the roster for morale's sake. I don't know how good he's gonna be in the pros, but you never know. He was hurt all last
Tua,
year.
I mean,
He was-
Tua.
Yeah. He was also like projected as a first 10 pick all the way until the season started last year in college. He had a rough, kind of not even really a rough year. If you look at his numbers, they were pretty good, but he just wasn't dynamic. But then come to
Yeah.
find out, he's playing with a shoulder injury all year. We're like, well, why didn't you just sit your ass out and let fucking Arch? Sorry,
He didn't wanna
this is
lose the
college
job.
football.
He didn't
Why
wanna
would
lose
you
the
just
job.
not let Arch
Yeah.
win us a fucking natty and sit your ass down? If you're hurt, you're hurt.
Because he would have been like, I don't get that back, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I thought.
but
Dylan
he's on the
Gabriel-
squad.
Didn't
No, of
It's a good
course.
pick.
that was 2.
Gunnar Helm, I'm telling you, Jesse got a fucking premier tight end. Premier tight end. He is unbelievable. Give that guy a chance. He'll be one of the top 10 tight ends in the league easy.
Jesse made some good moves. I thought the Bear picking that running back. I can't even pronounce his name.
Manangai?
Yeah.
7th rounder?
Downs was
Everybody was pissed.
Yeah.
Bears fans were
Yeah.
so pissed.
so
Yeah.
mad. So mad.
And I was like, what do you guys expect? He's a Bears fan. I was trying to defend him.
Yeah.
I took a little homer pick with Savion Williams. I'm hearing the Green Bay locals chatter on him. I'm like, it's the 4th round. Let's go with the guy.
Yeah, I'm hoping he doesn't succeed because I got Marshawn Lloyd. But yeah, Trevor Etienne is the you picked him, right, Tyler? He's the
Yeah.
he's the brother of Travis Etienne, right?
Correct. Not as explosive, they say, but I just think pedigree,
He was good in Georgia. Real good.
I mean, look, the Cook brothers were great. The Murray brothers were great. Why can't the ETN brothers be great?
That's true.
He can be, Tyler. He's pretty good. He was a really good running back.
I mean, Wishkaw's going to come back eventually there off that ACL, but
Oh, Brooks.
yeah, for the Panthers. But I'm not mad
Jonathan.
about it. I'm not mad.
He can, man, that sucks for him. He's so good too.
I know. Back-to-back ACLs is crazy, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Actually, I had a conundrum at 306. I was trying to get Devin Neal or DJ Giddens. Those are 2 choices that I had.
Trying to choose.
Yeah, and I'm actually really happy I got Giddens later on. It was like 4th round. I was like, that's a steal. Late back half of the 4th. And I was trying to
Indiana,
trade back
yeah.
in the whole time, and no one responded. No one was responding to those 4th round picks. No one cared at that point. They're just like,
Yeah, and that kind of brings to the question: do we need the 5th round? Should we remove the 5th round completely and just move down to now? To my knowledge, and what I've seen so far, nobody's traded for a 5th round pick yet. Should we just stick 1 through 4? What do you guys think?
I don't know.
it makes
I'm personally okay with going to 4.
there's a lot of fab that you gotta involve.
What do you mean?
You gotta do. I mean,
So
like
then
these,
pick up a guy.
yeah, because then you'd have to fight. But I guess that could be your little project. You're like, oh snap, like I did my research.
You mean like one less guy coming in every year?
No, it's good. I think it's good. I think you could take the 5th round away. I'd be fine. I don't think it'd be a
I
big
think
deal.
as a league, a lot of us have team members, and there's only 1 year limits on these taxi squads. So 4 rounds I think is probably doable. This 5th round, we saw some players, and there's still players out there on the free agency that
I
have
just
draft pedigree. But
just grabbed a tight end.
did you see? I don't know. I'll of course put it in the group me, and we'll have a conversation about it broader. But I personally, I'm cool with 4 rounds. I think that's fine. Do you guys want to bounce out of here and talk maybe contenders and rebuilders?
Sure. What was your favorite like value pick of the draft?
Favorite value pick of the draft? Caleb Johnson at 109. Fantastic value. No, I like Mason Taylor a lot. I have Fannin over Taylor personally, just because of the athleticism, but I think Taylor has just a real shot. Now, it's Justin Fields, and we know about Justin Fields, but it's like I think he has a real shot right away to be like maybe even the 2nd or 3rd option on that offense. And if Fields can pass and not run every down, that's going to be insane value. I thought Piani's draft was underrated for, not having, he had a 1st round pick, but you know what I mean. He only had, 4 picks?
Mm-hmm.
Dylan Gabriel at the end there, like, what if he ends up starting for Cleveland at some point and he actually shows something? And then I like
He's not
Smith.
better than Shador.
He's not.
I don't think he's better than Shador,
No.
but they took him, so they're probably going to let him,
Yeah.
try first.
Yeah.
You know how that adage is in the NFL. If you take it and never give it back. And then Smith on Kansas City I think is going to be a beast too. I think he's going to get a lot of work. I really liked Piani's draft for not having too much capital. I thought it was awesome. And I guess being on the clock. He was drafted on the clock. So that's even, imagine if it wasn't on the clock. I don't know. What about you guys? Any
I like Jaden Blue. I thought it was a great pick by him.
Mikey? Yeah.
Mikey. He's got an opportunity to get tons of touches over there. And he's a really good running back. I mean, Tyler, I think you bet on him a couple times in college.
I did.
Really
for
good.
Texas.
Super good. So
He was backing up Bijan. He looked great.
Yep. Yeah, he's played. I mean, and last year he was good as the number 1 guy. So Jaden Blue for sure is my value pick.
Okay. Mike?
Yeah, I think Genty at 1 is probably the best. Just kidding.
No, Jetty at 1 is nuts.
I mean, that's it. He's 1-1.
No, Jalen Royals at 312. I already talked about it, but yeah, Jalen Royals at
Mhm.
312 that's a value. That's really good
Mhm.
value.
Absolutely. All right, let me bring up all the rosters real quick, and we'll bounce out of here. Now I'm zoomed in too much, though. There, now everybody's in there. All right. All right, here we go. We're back. We're looking at contenders and rebuilders, because in Dynasty, if you're middle of the pack, that's no good. You don't want to be there. So you either sell the team or you go all in. And that's kind of what our champ Joe did. Let's look at our champ's roster. This man did a first in the history of our channel. He won the redraft league, and then he also won the dynasty. Incredible. That's a great payout.
How many fucking quarterbacks does he have or need?
Yeah, it's so many quarterbacks.
He still has Deshaun Watson. I don't know why Brissett's on the block, but I assume he's gone. But scrolling down, so yeah, obviously Lamar Jackson, Baker, that's the hell of a start for him. And then last year, Christian McCaffrey was out, and he still won the championship. Saquon, Christian McCaffrey, Chase Brown.
That's why right there, Chase Brown.
Mm-hmm.
And Barkley. Barkley was #1 running back last year.
Yeah, but if you go Barkley.
Receivers, DK Metcalf, Devontae Adams, Terry, T. Higgins, Mike.
Amazing.
Tight ends, Jonnu had a year last year.
No, you're looking at the wrong team.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Keep going.
Excuse me.
Tight ends, yeah. He's got
Tucker Kraft.
Yeah,
Dalton
Kincaid.
Kincaid.
Yeah.
Still has good tight ends.
Still has good tight ends. No first in 2026.
Yeah, I have it.
Wow. That's probably not a great pick.
Probably not, but I can package. Listen, I got
Yeah,
plans.
You're moving up. And then second place was Jesse here. Now this roster did have Jamar Chase before, but we could talk about what he has now. Kyler Murray, Goff. Goff was pretty good for fantasy last year. We are a 4-point per passing touchdown league in this one, so that hurts non-rushing quarterbacks. Gibbs, Jacobs, Garendo probably 8 last year. Najee, and then this is what he got. I think he got AJ Brown. He traded for DJ Moore from you, Mike, right?
Yeah, he did.
Terry
Rome.
McMillan, Rome, big Bears fan.
He's
over
got
there.
some good young receivers.
Yeah, he does. He really does.
Yeah, Besh now, and then there was Diggs that Mike was talking about earlier. Mark Andrews, Ferguson, Hunter. He just picked up Conklin, Mike. How does that make you feel?
I didn't want to drop him. Kind of sad about that, but I didn't have a choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you pick 48.
I know.
You gotta drop.
I sent a lot of 3-for-1 trades, by the way. No one accepted. It's like trying to hit a 2-for-1.
No, I believe it. But what I have I'm trying to build, and I've been surveying some of you in the league. I'm trying to build out a power rankings, and I just want to. I don't want to disrespect anybody, but if I look at your team and I'm like, let's talk about maybe Dusky Baker over here, a little young, probably not competing this year. Cooper Cup,
Dusty Baker is Nate's team, right?
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I have him as the worst team in the league.
yeah. Just talking out loud. So what I have for rebuilders, and I think Mike, you're on the cusp of becoming a contender. Obviously, the rookies go one way. You're going to be, or even the rookies, or even the second year pros. You'll probably be a contender. But I have Mike, Primo, Mikey, Ryan and Matt, Tony, and Nate. I have those as the rebuilders. Any qualms with that?
Not at all.
A lot of names, yeah.
Well, 6 guys.
Okay.
And then for the contenders, I got Joe, Xavier, Jesse, Piani, myself, and Dave.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at the moment.
Do you like Dave's running backs though?
No, I'm not a fan, and that's where I have that middle ground where it's like you or Dave could easily swap for me. We can Dave's team.
Getting tricky with it.
Yep,
Josh
just
Allen,
change his name.
Cam Ward.
Josh Allen kind of
Yeah.
helps,
Yeah.
I don't know if I like.
but the running
Dave's
backs
team.
are awful. Well, Samson might get some work now.
I gotta go back to that draft, bro. That's kind of painful. Like to start the dynasty draft and then to get like one of the like last picks. I'm not complaining, but like it just makes your life a lot easier in dynasty if you have like Lamar or Josh Allen.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't Caleb taken before those guys too?
Yes, Caleb was taking over Lamar and Hurts
Crazy.
and Burrow.
Terrible idea.
Yeah.
But that's
I like
Nate.
Caleb, but
Hey, shout out Nate. One year we did fantasy hockey, and he took Patrick Kane the year he won the MVP. I think that might have, what was that, 20? I don't remember the exact year, but he won the MVP
Great pick.
that year, and it was his first overall pick. And we all thought he was nuts, and he ended up winning the league. So sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss. But yeah, I don't know. We're in a flux. I'm gonna definitely get a nice visual of the power rankings. I'm building that out as we speak. But this is where we stand as a league, and it's exciting.
I like
Only
it.
one
I think
year
I
in.
told Big Mike. I think I told Tyler that your team has so many what ifs because of all the rookies, right? If they're bust, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Like you are fucked.
So fun.
But if they're good, you're gonna be really fucking good.
For a long time.
Like for a long time. You just don't know.
You really
don't know.
It's a lot of question marks for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I was hype on a lot of these players, and then like it's so quick to like we going from hype on someone to just like I could trade him. Like I'm not really too
Yeah.
bothered. Like
Yeah.
right now that's Leggett for me. I was really hype on him being really good. Now I'm just like he's good. I don't know how good he is. You know what I mean?
I got a fourth.
I like him. Like he's a cool guy. He's funny.
Yeah, he's hilarious. Yeah, he's hilarious. And all it takes is, it's so crazy. All it takes is like a stretch of 6 games, and that could change your whole prospects on what you think of a player. Like I thought Anthony Richardson was gonna be amazing in Dynasty. I was like, oh, this guy is gonna be a QB of the future, a running QB.
Yeah.
He might not have a QB job next year. They were talking about that. I was watching YouTube, and they started Dynasty way before we did. And the hype on Justin Fields, he was getting taken crazy early, And now Justin Fields still has a QB job, but it's just crazy. It's insane.
So I was reading a stat because someone sent me a trade of Justin Fields, and I'm like, man, I might do it, but like he's really good. So when Justin Fields is on the field, he is a starting quarterback. He is a top 10 fantasy quarterback in his career, which is incredible, which is actually nuts. I had no clue. I did not know that until they were saying that. So I did not take this trade. It was like for a 5th rounder or 4th rounder or something like.
Wow.
And something else.
Yeah.
Which was kind of decent, but I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait and see what our boy Jay Fields does. But his numbers are good when he plays.
Kind of hard to believe he's been in the league this long. Eh? 5 years. Wow.
Crazy.
Going on year 6.
Yeah.
Only 26. No, year 5.
Oh, year 5. Excuse me.
Yeah, shows up their experience 4 years.
They got 2020 on it. Yeah.
Wow.
No, it's
Yeah.
incredible. I'm exciting. Joe has a real good shot, guys, at repeating. Really good shot. Wouldn't shot.
He has the best team. He has the best team in the league.
So we're hoping for some injuries, or maybe we build a super team. Maybe we build a super team because I can't allow it. I cannot allow repeating.
Dude,
Maybe I bench one of his players on purpose. Like, oh, you didn't start him. I don't know.
his team is stacked, bro. His team is so good.
And he's not old either.
No, he's not. He's not.
Lamar is still good. Yeah.
CMC, I guess,
He's
but Chase
probably,
Brown's
he's
young.
probably got like a 3-year window, right?
That's all you
Maybe
need,
3-4
though.
year.
Yeah, that's all you need. Yeah, exactly.
You win a few times, and you can afford, to lose a few.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's not like he could still these players still fetch good value, like.
But yeah, I mean McCaffrey can get a 1 today, easily.
No, I don't think so.
I think so.
I wouldn't give a
No.
1 for him.
Wait till I know you wouldn't, but maybe somebody like maybe Tony's got if Tony was in the mode to compete, maybe he's like I'll offer this, maybe I'll offer your first back to you.
No. There's one man in my eyes, and so none of my first rounders are going anywhere.
No, that's true. That's true. That's true. Well, I thought this was a success. I had a blast recapping the draft and going into it, and then maybe we can make this some sort of monthly check-in. Maybe every 4 weeks or something out of a season, we get a couple people on and talk about any moves or trades. And
Yeah, I think after preseason week 1, we should check back in,
we'll
right?
check
Because
back
we see
in.
a lot of the rookies play a little bit, and we
Maybe
can talk
there's a
about Big
move.
Mike's team. He's got them all.
Yeah, Mike's gonna be watching preseason like it's nobody's business.
Yeah.
If not just the Chargers, you're gonna be peeking in,
Yeah.
He's gonna why is it red zone on? Like, what's preseason?
Yeah, exactly.
I need
Where's the
split
red zone?
screen.
I think that split screen's still accessible.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna be watching a lot of this AFC West, to be honest with you, man.
Yeah, you are.
Sure.
This whole-
Are you a Raiders fan now?
No, of course not.
They
No?
hate the
Okay.
Raiders, yeah.
I don't
They're
like
in
the
they're in the
Raiders.
division.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Why would you pick Ashton? I'll take him off
I
your
don't have
hands.
a
No big
choice.
deal.
I mean, you got to take him, right? You got to take him.
You do, yeah. You
I
do.
can't think of a god offer you could have got for him, like
There's nothing out there. Saquon and 3
Saquon
ones.
and yeah.
I just had some talks today. I don't even want to go into it, but
Oh,
Yeah.
so
No.
people are hitting you up and asking if he's available.
well, I'm hitting people up. Because I'm a little running back deep now that I got Kamara. Is it Kamara or Kamara? Kamara.
Kamara, yeah, I think Kamara.
I think it's Kamara.
I think it's
The
Kamara.
fact that we don't know this at the age of 30, he's 30 years old now. He might not even.
He's almost done.
Yeah.
We don't know his
Yeah,
name.
Hall of
Yeah.
Fame, Hall of Fame career. Yeah. There's some trade offers, but it was just, it's kind of hard to give up on a player you never seen play.
I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it.
You got
Dobbins? You can't send that to Downs for Dobbins. He doesn't want him. Get that backfield.
Oh, I tried. That was when I tried.
Seems pretty obvious.
Yeah, he just wasn't interested. He wasn't interested in Jordan Addison. I was like, this is like a layup for you, Downs. Like, you should take Jordan Addison and J.K. Dobbins. That's R.J. Harvey's backup, and you have J.J. McCarthy throwing to Jordan Addison.
Oh yeah.
Like, why would you not take this? And he was just like, nah, pass, whatever. Like, he's just not a fan. He doesn't care about linking up 2 players, apparently, QB and receiver.
What happened in the court today for Jordan Addison? Does anyone know?
Tomorrow is supposed to be like, yesterday.
Is it tomorrow?
Yesterday
Okay.
he had his hearing, and then tomorrow he's supposed to find out if there's any
Oh,
suspension.
the jury.
Yeah. I mean, it'd probably
He
be,
could face jail time.
yeah, 3 games, though, most likely.
That's
But,
fine.
Yeah.
That's what I think
he
too.
pleaded not
It's just 3
guilty.
games.
Yeah.
Good for the Bears, huh?
Yeah. Judkins,
Yeah.
I don't think much is going to happen to him. If you look at, like, the past domestic violence cases, unless there's, like, a crazy video that gets leaked out, like Kareem Hunt had a couple games. I think Kamara had 6 games. But then some players only had like 1 or 2 games, so I didn't really.
Well, Ray Rice got.
I think
taken
it
out
just
of the league.
depends what happens with the court
It's the
stuff.
video.
If it gets dropped, they'll get a game.
Yeah, it's all about the
That's about
video.
it.
If the video gets dropped, then it's a lot harder.
Ray Rice.
Yeah, exactly.
Ray Rice, man. That
Him
Ray
and
Rice
elevators.
was hard. That was
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah. Joe Mixon's came out on draft day. Remember that?
Yep.
That video. It's crazy.
Well,
Sad.
all right. Well, that'll wrap it up here for Second Take. Only Dynasty Edition draft recap. I had a blast.
I always do. I love talking with the boys in football.
Absolutely. All right. Well, we'll see you guys on the next one. Yeah, that was awesome.